What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. We are getting back to doing the build breakdowns and making videos for you. I know I took a little hiatus. It's because I'm filming for Gravel Kings now, but we are out at Fiesta Island right now at the first pre-runners meet, and there are a few vehicles that I've wanted to do build breakdowns on for a while, and we finally have them here from out of state, so we got to get it done while we're here.
What's up? I'm Raul Jordan from Fort Worth, Texas. Texas made _125. This is my 2019 4Runner TRD off-road.
Obviously, I've been seeing you around a lot. I'm sure people have been seeing you start to pop up on bigger pages on Instagram because you're ripping it, dude.
Yeah.
You're getting after it. So you want to walk us through the build and show us what you have done to it?
Sure. So it's a 3.5 over long travel kit from Wicked Creations out of Garden Grove. It's kind of a Frankenstein kit though, really. It's just their arms, and then I'm running like RC fabrication spindles that are gusseted. The Solo Motorsports UCA gussets, 333 fab cam tab plates to eliminate the cam adjusters. So everything's pretty solid.
Nice. Let's go take a look at it while you talk about it too.
So in the 2.5 coilover 3.0 bypass from Dirt King. I'm also running their axles just because they're tried and true. They got it down. And then, yeah, just mob it through the desert, through Nevada.
You want to go over the wheel and tire specs again for us?
Yeah, it's the Nitto Trail Grappler 37 12.5. Got the KMC Machete crawls. Those are 17 by 9, -38.
Nice, dude. The wheel and tire combo, I think, is like what really pops, especially with like the red color. So having that machine look just makes it like pop.
Yeah, because I had black wheels, and then you know how whenever you grow up, you go into the machine or the raw finish.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm kind of outgrowing the black myself.
Yeah, the black is nice, and you don't really see the wheel at night and all that. So it's like, these pop.
So you said Wicked Creations made this kit right here?
Yeah, Wicked Creations made the arms and stuff like that. They're brand new out of Garden Grove, and they're just starting to dabble into like the Toyota Lexus scene. So they're starting to make the long travel kits for them. They got some pretty cool stuff for the rear, like the cantilever kits, 3 links, rear ends, 9-inch housings, all that cool stuff. And that's the plan for the rear. Right now it's 3 link. It's like a custom kind of garage built. Me and a buddy down in Texas kind of designed it and did it ourselves on Sundays. But yeah, on the rear it's a 14-inch coilover. We did a 14-inch coilover with a 2.0 bypass, 2.0 bump stop, sorry. And yeah, we kind of just cut out the whole rear end, all the stock bracketry, and built our own stuff and kind of did our own 3-link with it. It works well. Being in Texas, we initially like set it up for rock crawling and stuff like that, so it's all down travel right now. And then now being out here out west, wanting to go fast, up travel is king. So the ultimate goal is stab them through the cab and get that 9-inch full floater in the back and really get this thing to party.
Yeah, and I was looking at the shock mounting earlier, and it's obviously not the stock mount, right? Like you cut it out and did your own shock relocation. Yep,
we did that. Upper, lowers, all the link mounts. Those are all rebuilt by us. We kind of just did our own thing with it. To make sure everything fit when articulating and that bump and droop and stuff like that. It works well. It does everything I do. Whatever I throw at it, it does it decently. It's not perfect, but it does what I wanted it to do. Yeah. It's a lot of fun to party with. But
like I said, you've been getting posted by some bigger pages on social media, and like you can see this thing going to work. Dude.
That's the thing. It's like being in Texas. All it is crawling. There's not really a big scene for pre-running out there. So the second I got out here and started like being out in the desert, the eyes started noticing, and once you're out here, it's like the word spreads fast. It's crazy.
And maybe that's kind of where, like, because I was saying earlier, you don't really see a whole lot of these built to be like pre-runners. So I think you brought that Texas flavor over here and mixed it. Now it's like a Texas sort of SoCal vibe to it. Which I
kind of think I'll try to like an Ultra 4 style build to it, where it's like I could do some crawling, bash it on the rocks, and then go out in the desert and kind of go fast, somewhat fast. But yeah, I kind of think of it as like an Ultra 4 style inspired build.
You said it's a 2.0 bump stop in there?
2.0 bump stop. It's a 4-inch, but we shortened it down to a 2-inch stroke so that it wasn't living on the bumps on ride height.
Yeah, and that mount for the bump stop, was that custom made, or is that a company's?
Yeah, just the cans. The cans are from shit, where are the cans from? I think they're from like Total Chaos cans, and then we just kind of built off the brackets and made sure everything was strong and plate everything off the frame and stuff.
I gotta get a look at this link system. Okay, I see what you're working with here.
Yeah, really, the only thing that's like stock is still the pan-hard mount off the frame. And we rebuilt the pan-hard thing off there, the lower shock mounts, the upper link mount.
So, like, percentage-wise, how much would you say is like bought product from a company, and how much would you say is just custom fabricated in the garage?
On the rear end alone?
Yeah.
Probably a lot is, all the metal work is all garage bought, or built, sorry. I bought the coilovers from, I think it was Poly Performance, because they just had them in stock at the time when I needed it. But that was the first thing I bought. Bought the shocks as motivation to get the fucking balls to cut this thing up and fucking go with the 3-link.
Yeah. So what about the bumper?
The bumper was made by a shop in Dallas, LC Series fabrication.
And was that back when you were sort of more in the rock crawling scene?
Yeah, I just wanted something light and high clearance, because like a lot, you see all these bumpers for the 5th gens and stuff, it's like bulky ass brick wall metal bumpers that they have no clearance. Yeah, they're strong, but they're heavy as fuck, and you're banging them on rocks. And with this thing, it's like I try to hit it on rocks and lay it on shit. It's like, damn, I still have like inches of clearance to go. So it's really nice to have that high end.
So I was gonna say, like, even though you got this bumper in your rock crawling phase, it still is like a pre-runner style bumper.
Still has purpose in the pre-running, because it's light, it's strong still. It's got the tow hitch to like small stuff like a utility trailer. It cannot tow in no car or anything, but it's built. There's just maybe add a couple more tubes to the side so that if I hit something from the side, it doesn't crunch in. Yeah. But it works. It's hard to fucking lay on a rock.
All right, let's head back to the front because there were some things that I wanted to touch on. So whose glass is this? The glass is from Advanced Fiberglass. Okay.
It was like, they're like one of the first ones to come out with the glass. I think another one's like McNeil. McNeil's are cool. I just kind of like these ones a little bit better. Just it's my style. I like the flair to it, the rise with it. Game changer when it comes to clearing these big ass tires, because you just keep cutting.
What did you have to do inside the wheel well to stuff these tires?
I really let the tire do the work, as you can tell. I just kind of just crushed soda cans at this point, and the go-to hammer to the back of the firewall. But that's probably like the next big project that I want to do, is really tub this all out and clean this all in. Yeah. But
do you notice it hitting on just normal desert stuff, or is it like the big stuff that really starts to make it hit?
It's the big shit, and it's really, once I start turning, obviously when I'm straight at full bump, it clears the sides somewhat, but once I start turning, that's when you got to do the tub job. Once you start doing 35s and up, it's like tub job. If you really want to get the full up travel and the full cycle, you're gonna have to tub.
You want to go over the lighting you got on here too?
Yeah, all Baja. Baja's king. That's all XL80.
You got a lot. You have a lot up there, dude.
It throws crazy light too. It's like you can't outrun these lights. It's impossible. The Drew Stab bumper's dope too. It's strong as fuck. I fucking put that thing in a couple whoops to test it out.
You got anything done interior or under the hood that we can check out?
Just the seat, and really it's like steering wheel, just like really keep me safe as far as like my limit without being fully caged. Yeah. But like I'm not fatigued after a trail or being out. It's like keeps me put. I don't have to like fight on the body roll. Yeah. Steering wheel, the kit comes from 4Runner Off-Road. They have where you can keep the OEM switches. You just kind of cut here and there and stuff like that, but you keep those OEM buttons so that you could change the music and cruise control and shit like that. RC Fab King shifter.
Dude, I've been wanting to get one of those for so long.
Those things are so nice, yeah. It just adds some flair in here.
Yeah, and you got the pedal commander down there.
Pedal commander, and it helps with these 37s, makes it a lot more peppy.
Yeah, definitely.
But next thing is, either a V8 or do a supercharger.
Then you got nothing going on under the hood. It's all stock in there.
Yeah, stock under the hood. Just K&N air filter, pedal commander, just those basic things. It's just these 37s are power robbing, so a re-gear is necessary. So it's at 488. It cruises 75 comfortably. It's just over 80. It starts struggling, you can tell.
Yeah.
But out in the desert, 40, 50.
Yeah.
Solid. Just I do want to get a revalve in the back and tune the rear, so it's just a little bit more
I was gonna
leveled.
say, did they come with just like a base tune, or
Yeah,
where you
these
ordered them
ones are
from? Did
just
they
base.
ask like what your application's gonna be so they could tune them for you?
I wish they did that. I wish when I went to where I went was hey, what's your purpose? But really, when I first wanted to design this, rock crawling was on my mind. So low speed stuff, really the valving doesn't really matter as much. But then, yeah, start dabbling into the go fast, and that's where it's like, that's that missing key where a lot of people don't go to, and it makes the trucks work a lot better, valving.
Yeah. So before we move on to the future, like what you want to do with it, last thing to talk about is these rock sliders here. Whose rock sliders are these?
Those are from Cali Raised. They used to be out here in California somewhere, but they recently moved down to Fort Worth where I was at, and they were having some meet down there, and they had a sale of these, so I had to cop because being out in the rocks, it just protects everything. They're beefy. I've had a lot of weight onto those things, and you'd think that they were gonna like fold in or something, but they hold a lot.
You said you want to tune the shocks next.
Yeah.
What else do you have for future plans?
Future plan, the Tundra rack.
Tundra
I got
rack?
the Tundra rack from Travis, Basic Biker. He's
Is that the guy that RC Fab reposts?
Yep.
Yeah, I want to get one from him too.
Yep, he's machining down the stubs so that it's just, you could bolt in. I got the weld in option, but if you want the easier route, you could bolt it in or weld it in for a solid, more solid option. But yeah, Tundra rack is definitely in the plans.
Nice.
And then solid tie rods, and then revisit the rear end, try to get more up travel. The goal is I want at least 4 more inches. I'm at about 5, 6, depending on how loaded I am in the back.
Yeah.
A 50-50 ratio would be nice with this thing.
Well, dude, thank you for the walk around. It's a solid
Thanks, bro.
build. I'm sure
Thank you,
people
dude.
are going to love this video, especially
Appreciate it.
because you've been ripping it lately down here in SoCal, and people are
It's
going to
been
love
fun.
seeing that.
Yeah, I haven't been bored.
All right, man. Well, thank you again. We'll
you.
maybe catch up with you once you get this thing into stage 2.
Hell yeah, that's the plan. Thanks, bro.
All right, guys. Well, that is a walk around on a vehicle I've wanted to film for so long. And like I said, I'm out here filming a few build breakdowns. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned because we have a few more we're about to film right now.